Hey everybody, I'm just going to go through a super quick tutorial on how you can shoot the two different depths of field, deep and shallow. So first of all, grab your camera and I want you to put it in AV mode. AV mode right there. Where's the right there? Okay, that's terrible. There, AV mode. Awesome. So that means that you're going to set the aperture, the f-stop, okay, how much area is being let in or how much light is being let into the lens. The camera will pick the shutter speed. I want you to do something that I haven't told students to do before. I want you to set your ISO to auto. So you wake up the camera and you press the ISO button on the top. And I want you to dial it over to auto. There it is. Okay, great. So, make sure that your shooting settings are in RAW. So your image quality is in RAW, and I think everything else is good. So first, we're going to start off with shallow depth of field. Shallow depth of field is where the camera is set up in such a way so that the focal point is in focus, as it should be, and the background is blurry. Okay? There are three things that control depth of field. Number one is your f-stop. You want a low f-stop. Okay? Number two, the length of your lens. Make it as long as you can. Long as you can. And then the third thing is, how close are you to the subject? So if I have this water bottle right here, and let me adjust this right here. Awesome. I'm going to get right up close to this, right up close. And I want to set this up with the rule of thirds so that you can see the background. Obviously, because this is kind of about the background, right? All right, so I'm going to set up my focal point over on the side. I can see the background. I'm going to put some other items in here. Maybe you're using lockers. Maybe you're using computers in a row, whatever it is. I want you to get up really close to the object and dial your f-stop down. Now, if you're using a kit lens, you can only get to 5.6. That's the way the lens is made. Okay, that's the lowest that this lens will go when it's zoomed to 55. All right, so I move my focus dot over onto the side. I'm focused and I'm up close. Got a low f-stop and shoot. Nice. Okay, notice how the background is blurry. Those are the three things you need for a shallow depth of field. For a deep depth of field, we're now going to do completely the opposite. Everything's going to be the opposite. So, first thing, I want you to go up to a higher f-stop. Let's go up to f11. All right, f11. And if you can get, the higher the f-stop you can get, the better it is. For me in this room, I'm getting to a pretty slow shutter speed. I don't want to go below 30. So f11 for me. If you've got more light, then maybe you might be able to go up to a higher f-stop. That's the first thing, high f-stop. Next, short lens. Short lens. If you're using the kit lens, go down to 18. And the last thing is, I want you to move back from the subject. Quite a bit back. Make a big difference. And I'm going to shoot. There it is. And as you can see, the background is less blurry. It's pretty simple. So one of the things you're obviously going to notice is that we had to pull back. And in order to get the same kind of picture, you're going to need to crop the deep depth of field. I want you to continue to practice this. Go around the school, go around wherever you are. If you're at home, I want you to take two pictures. One with a shallow depth of field, and the other one with a deep depth of field. All right, have fun.